So, hello, and welcome back to part 2 of going to New York from Paris. Now, we're actually in the jet now. Moved us, so I've got no idea where we're parked, but what I've taken the liberty to do before you got here is do all the fire tests, power the APU up, and align the ADIRU. These can come off, because we don't need to have the aircraft hydraulically pressurized yet. And now we can have a look at the FMC. So we're on Pratt & Whitney's now. Posinish route. It's LFPO. That's Paris Orly. 2KEWR. Whoa. WR. And the keyboard seems to miss every few letters. Okay, departures from runway 26. I need to pull the flight plan up very quickly for just excuse 30 seconds. So I'm just going to set the flight plan up in the right of my screen. I'll do the refueling. Actually, I can do it now, I suppose, can't I, before I do the route. And that will be on ground. General, I think it is. No, it's not. Alright, here it is. So we're taking 50 passengers because this is an all business fit aircraft. In terms of the cargo, we're actually taking 257 packs apparently. We're taking, we'll just put it as, and this is in kilograms, that's in pounds. This is going well. I'm going to leave the weights as they are, because the weights are quite realistic to this aircraft. But the total fuel requirement is for 32 tons, 433 kilograms. So quickly calculate, just do a conversion. It's 71,502 pounds. Total fuel. No, it's total fuel. Oh well. Our alternate is actually it's pegged. We'll just peg that at 0. So I just load the config, and I'll save the config. So now if I look at the system, I should have. Oh, that's off for some reason. Again, whilst I try to remember how to power it back up. Why do I get fuel indication again? Of course, I get it on the overhead, don't I? Right, I'm just going to have to use a cheating method to get the fuel in then. There we go, that's a bit better now. So you need to just switch the set tank pumps on as well. Okay, so we'll now look at our departure route. So, we've got the fuel on now, we've got sufficient fuel. I did the refuel there. There's no particularly nice ground utility within Axplane, sorry, for me to use. So, our departure from runway 26 left is via the LGL5 Papa, which will deposit us over the top of the LGL-VOR on a frequency of 1500. Then it's the Uniform November 4901 to Mossis. Yeah, it's doing quite well so far. And then it's direct NERT to and sorry, no, it's then it's direct. It's Uniform November 490 to TACAS. Then it's NERT to and Bedra direct. No room. No route. And I'm going to leave the actually, let's have a go at inserting it. So it's 48 to 20N, and it's on Nat Foxtrot today. Then it's 4630N. It's actually going south during this entire maneuver. And then just going 5540. Oops. I'll quickly explain what all this means once I've just finished inputting them. 4350. And it's Jebby. And Karak. After that we'll go, it's direct, well, so we can put this as a direct whale, because we're going to be having a whale of a time by then, about 4 PM in the afternoon. And, ooh, long lat. Whale is north 42. Turn on that's north 42, that's that key 2. After whale we'll be going to Putman and the Kingston VOR. And then from there we'll take our star. So it's put, then IGN, and that's us sorted for arrival into New York. So now we're going to have to look at our fuel. So initial cruise out is flight level 32, actually sorry, it'll be flight level 380 by the end. Transition altitude today is 6,000. Okay, well, let me just transition altitude in this one. Now, look at our cost index. Cost index is a default of 85 in this, I believe. And then we can have a look at our weights in terms of the on the ground utility. 215.6. On reserves, the usually final reserve of £5,000. Okay, we'll not do the takeoff just yet, because we execute the route and a few other things. So we reference 15 departure. It's just, well, I will add that. Now our initial cruise altitude is flight level 320, and we step climb to 330 at TACAS. So I'm just going to put this in as 320, and then let's start climb 1000. Right, okay, it won't let me do that. It won't let me install an altitude constraint. I'd have to activate the route initially. I'll try this one last time. There we go. There's our restriction until TACAS. Then after that it's 340 until 4630 north. So after this, now this isn't me being a useless person, it's just not typing, and I'm trying to touch type and work out where I'm meant to be when. Then it's flight level 360 by the next waypoint. And then our last step is to flight level 380, and that's at the Putman VOR. Hang on, that IGN's not right. I'm just going to check which IGN I put in there, because that one doesn't look right. Or it could be a total distance, which is more quite realistic. I'll just quickly delete it, then reinstall. Legs. So this one is 41 North West 73. 41 North West 73, yeah, I got the wrong one. Good job I went through and checked them. That could have been quite embarrassing. Obviously from IGN it's the SID, so I'll load the plane again. I'll load it. It's defueled itself. I'll quickly reinsert all the fuel and all the weights. Yeah, weight and fuel, there we go. Payload weight is roughly, we'll take 34,000 pounds, and it's 72,000 worth of gas. 1,000, yeah, 11 hours worth of fuel according to this. Let's just slightly adjust our MTO. Right, what temperature select is, we don't actually have to put temperature in, but we'll put in OAT. Again, as he tries to remember where the OAT indications are on this thing, we'll just put a standard of 15. VRF 15 speeds are on. That's all. V speeds, V1's 148, VR's 151, V2's 153. Sounds good. Auto brake. Whoa, whoa. RTO. There we go. Okay, so pretend the passengers are now boarding, even though I'll just got the X on you for a little bit. Whilst the sim lags, its boobies off. There we go. So this is the position we're at. We're going to runway 26 left. I actually need to look on the chart where that is, because I don't know which position we're at, but that's giving me a good idea. That's 26 left is that runway there. It's quite a nice taxi out. Flying the open skies, Boeing 757. I've never seen actually anybody do this on YouTube, so I decided that why shouldn't I be the first person? Okay, I want to take a quick peek at the charts, which I will show you in just a second when I get them up. Well, anyway, so it's going to be quite a nice flight today. I'm going to strive to do one more long haul flight in X-Plane for you guys in the nearest of futures. Hopefully that will happen. I can't guarantee anything at this stage though. So hello, Paris. So we're going from runway 26 as I discussed. It's not the longest runway, but it's the best for the weather. So yeah, we're currently next to the tower. That's 20, so 26 is that one there. So we'll probably taxi out in that general direction into that way, and then take off. It's by far the longest taxi out then anyway. So we are probably on spot AO2, and then we'll just taxi down there, along there, and boom, we're out. Okay, this is an old chart, so I'm not sure the SIDs will be the ones we are expecting them to be. Nose abatement procedure after climb out, that will be probably quite an appropriate one. On initial climb order, keep aircraft instrument for initial climb track with position with, oh well, we're doing this as per the SID really. Departure, call sign, standby position, ready to start in 10. We're not doing calls today, so that's good. SIDs. I'm just going to do a search within the document for LBL. Yeah, there's no results. So I'm going to cut the, well, I'm going to go back to the aircraft now. There we go. So now we're just going to, I think the passengers are now all boarded, we're just going to pretend they have. The aircraft is fully aligned in every way of the word. Next thing we need to do, okay, just restart those. Okay, so seatbelt sign can come on now. Circling, no smoking. Is this muted still? Or is it just being quiet? I think I'm lying. Okay, so that's a message from the forward cabin. So we'll just listen to what the cabin manager has to say. Yeah, he's quite blunt with what he says. If that's the issue why the aircraft's not loading, even though I've got the weights configured as I want them, yeah. So we'll just we don't need to do that. We can just get pushed out now. So, APU bleed can come on. APU crossfeed can come on. We'll just let the cabin warm up a bit anyway. That APU is so noisy, I'm actually going to remove the headset. Okay, so chocks are removed. Parking brake is set. Frequencies we're not going to worry about. Not going to worry about them. Again, radios I'm not particularly worried, except for the fact we want a frequency of 2200 because that's obviously the that is uncontrolled IFR, which is what we're doing today. But we are offline, by the way, just before you ask, because I can't manage to make this connect to VATSIM or IVA. I've tried both. Okay, so next thing, V2 bug is 153 knots. Flaps 15 departure. On my heading, we'll turn that in when we hit the runway. We'll go to an initial altitude of 10,000. It's as good as any. My flight directors are on. Co-pilot's flight directors are on. My auto throttle is on. LNAV is armed. VNAV can't be armed. Okay, so we'll get pushed out now. So to get pushed out, we need to start the engines. To start the engines, we need to switch the packs off. They do go off automatically, but we can just do it manually. And ignition to ground. Let's see if this happens. Yes, it does for a change. Now, according to this, I should put the fuel on at 25%. Let's see how this goes. Fuel on. Now you notice how instead of just clicking it, I had to click and move. Whereas within FSX, I would have just had to click. I quite like that. I think it's quite a neat function to have running. That's engine 1 catching. As a slight afterthought. There we go. Mistakes may have been made there. 757 on ground. Tow. Apparently you have to advance the throttles to engage the tow truck, but I'm just going to quickly disconnect the parking brake. There we go. Yeah, there we go, we're pushing back quite nicely now. So I think they must have patched around it since I was reading the manual. I haven't played with this aircraft for a while. Should be starting. It's probably one of these I can't start during the pushback. Yeah, there we go. I just got to quickly. Yeah, I think it freezes the engines. That's going mad. Trying to work out what's actually going on. Right along. Okay, we're just going to get pushed out into this corner and then we'll taxi off. Clona, apparently, so we're flying today. So I'll just set the brake once we've ground to a halt. We're running TOPS qualified aircraft, which is good. American Airlines. Okay, so again, auto, ground. I'm probably going to just cut the video here and see when I manage to get my engine started. Okay guys, so welcome back. Sorry about that. I was right that it was because of the pushback utility that I couldn't start my engines. I don't understand it myself, but ayo. I just have to live with it. So, I'm just going to wait for the engine to come to 25%, then we're going to do a taxi. I will actually cut the video here once I get... I will cut the video here once I get this engine started. There we go, power's coming on. Okay guys, so I'm going to cut the video here. I know I kind of just brought you back just to see my engine coming online, but which is just jittering like merry hell now. Anyway, I'll cut it here just so you can watch the push and start basically. Park brake. There we go. It just felt like I was rolling forward with the park brake engaged. Have we got any? Yeah, he hasn't come back. No. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the video here, and we'll see you all when we're taxiing. See you then, folks.